Actually, very early childhood began in the Netherlands, in Holland.
So how old were you when you moved?
Three.
You were
Three and a
so-
half, yeah. And I moved there. Back then, Ukrainians were not as internationally known well. In fact, I think a lot of countries still had that kind of USSR mindset that we're all alike, you know. But me starting in a Western European country, I was the only Ukrainian in the school, probably in my city as well.
Yeah, same.
And there was a lot of mixed reactions. There was negative, there was some curiosity, positivity.
Negative. I mean, what way negative?
I probably would say a nice word such as prejudice. Yeah. Because they saw us as communists, they saw us maybe not as, civil to a degree. So there was, a mix of reactions when I entered the school for the first time. And culturally, I was different. What I ate, what I drank, the stuff that my grandma would cook for me and I would bring to school would be culturally very shocking for them, very different, The normal Dutch kids would bring sandwiches to school, for example, for lunch. And my grandma would give me a pot of compote, the cherry juice. And people like, what are you drinking out of that? I'm like, yeah, well, what's wrong with that? I didn't understand. That's what my childhood was about, That's how I used to eat and drink. And for them, that was strange. And then, I would have stuff like buckwheat, which would be alien to them. They wouldn't understand what that is. So, it's little things like that. And you can say that there was some resentment from the local people that were living there towards me because of me being a little bit different.